Hello. Hello, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I'm Amira, the audiologist from 20dB Johor Bahru. Okay, before we begin to our topic, for introduction, let me share a little bit about 20dB background. Uh, Hello everyone, if you are watching us currently. So 20dB Hearing was founded in 2002 and has grown into a top-notch hearing healthcare group with 24 outlets and more than 40 audiologists nationwide. To know if any hearing aid is right for a client, 20dB's free take-home trial allows the client to try it out at home up to 14 days to experience if it makes any difference to one's life. For current promotion, in conjunction with 18 years anniversary, the trial period can be up to 30 days and a chance of winning a pair of hearing aids that worth 9,900 ringgit. So, okay, to proceed, today's topic we like to discuss with all of you is what is clients' expectations on hearing aid for current days. If you like to comment and ask questions regarding the topic, you can write it down in the comment section below and we'll read out during the Q&A session. So let me introduce to our speaker today. Muhammad Shafiq is our audiologist currently based in Kuala Lumpur, graduated from IIUM in 2018, and he will join us to share his view and ideas on this topic, and we hope the viewers can get benefit from the sharing. So, Shafiq, are you with us? All right,
Okay,
that's
thank you,
Shafiq.
Amira.
All right. So, Shafiq, based on the topic today, which is expectation client towards hearing aid nowadays,
Yes.
uh, from your experience, what is actually their normal expectation when they are first come to our center, which is the audiologist, to see the audiologist? What is their expectation towards the hearing aid, especially for the one time for the first time user?
Okay, all right. Thank you, Amira, for your, I think, a good briefing on our company and also the current campaign that we are having on. So before we go into deep details on the expectation itself, let me just give a glimpse idea on what is expectation referred to. So expectation was referred to a strong belief on something that will be happen or be the case. Thus, expectation towards the hearing aids refer to a strong belief about the hearing aid before they are experienced itself. So I categorize the cases into different area. This is based on my experience and also my colleague experience. First, I think we all heard this the expectation on either the hearing aid is expensive or not. So I don't want to spend on it. So the second one is the hearing aid too bulky. The design is too old school. The hearing aid seems not to have good quality of sound. Then if the client come, we cannot experience the hearing aid with our lifestyle. The technology seems too old. And the last one is, I think this is very common, it's very complicated to handle and care on it. So these are the example of expectation that the first time user will be keep in their mind before they are try and purchase the hearing aid. Okay, Amira?
Alright, so we already heard from you that this is the normal or the frequent expectations from the client, such as expensive, bulky, experience, and etc. So for the most important one, how the hearing aid mechanism works, which means that can you share to our viewers to understand more in the brief way, in which means that what is the hearing aid mechanism or how it works?
Okay, all right. Thank you, Amira, for the question. So we are going to have just a little bit introduction overview on the hearing aid itself. So since you are considering to purchase of hearing aids, important for you to establish a reasonable expectation for this highly sophisticated miniature device. So hearing aid is not just a simple or just a type of devices that act as um, like a commercial devices, but it act as aid to your hearing. So hearing aid is more as general. The meaning is hearing aid is a more small electronic device that you wear in or out behind your ear. Then it makes the sound louder so that the person with hearing loss can listen and communicate and participate more fully in daily activities. So it consists of some simple components, generally amplifier, microphone, and also receiver. So there are different type of hearing aid as you can see inside the slide that's sharing. These are the sample of different type of hearing aids. So either one that suit your preference and also your hearing levels. That's one is you need to consult your audiologist itself lah. So just after this, just a glimpse for you guys to know and give idea how we hear and how the hearing aid works and also how the hearing loss affect your hearing. Okay, so this is
Mhm.
just a video. Okay, so Amira, that's just a glimpse idea how our hearing aids works and how the hearing loss affect our hearing, and also
Mm-hmm.
the aided that we are using hearing aids, how it helps to improve in the term of flow on our hearing.
Thank you, Shafiq, for the great visual presentation. But you said before that one of the components of DVDs is amplifier, right? Which means that the structure or the components that amplify the external sound and then transmit to the ear system. So when we talk about the amplifications, which means the amplified using a machine which is within the device, it means that it might be that the natural sound is not there, which means that patient always complain about the synthetic. The sound is like synthetic productions and not and when you compare with the natural ears, it's not like a natural one that when we compare with the previous years lah, normal years. So can you comment on this?
Okay, all right. Thank you, Amira. Okay, before we go into details, let me address you one important take-home message for the viewers and also for other people, that which hearing aid will not restore your hearing function, but um, it the hearing aid cannot cure, which is mean you cannot cure your hearing loss, but it can help and aid you in term of an situation that you have trouble listening, for example, in quiet environment and also noisy environment. So, generally speaking, most of the hearing aid consists of their own sound processing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's different from each of the manufacturer itself. As from Unitron, I can share is generally the sound processing make the sound quality much close to your natural hearing, as it can be classified the natural environment into different listening area, as you can see inside the slide. So it have different classification itself, and this is important because it can help the hearing aid function well in each listening environment. So it can help the hearing aid user to gain benefit from the hearing aid in each of the listening environment, either in noisy environment, quiet environment, listening to music, or listening to um, conversation in crowd, conversation in noise. So there are different listening environment that will occur in their lifestyle situation. So that's it will improve the sound quality, and the other factor is the contribute to the sound quality is the example of sound localization. So it's important to identify where and which part of the sound source, and don't be afraid. You can try it at our 20 dB outlet, the nearest 20 dB outlet, and experience it um, by your own. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, understood on that. So they will. You already informed us on how the quality of the sound is perceived.
Mm.
So how about the design, the device design? Because we acknowledge that there are a lot of many different kinds of hearing aid types and also styles in the market, and some of them give an impressions to other patients, which to the clients that is some of the bulky and then big and difficult to handle. So can you share a little bit about the latest design that available in the market that can overcome these misconceptions from
Oh,
the community?
okay, all right. So we go into few years back. So you know that hearing aid design improved a lot across the year. Previously,
Mm-hmm.
yes, there are some hearing aid which, as you can see inside the screen, which we call it pocket hearing aid, seems so bulky and got many wires on it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to wear it externally, and some with analog system. So you need to manual change in the program button and also the volume control. There's no automatic. So it's just manual. And however, across the year, manufacturer already done a very good job to improve on their design, so which become much smaller and smaller nowadays. So across the year, much very tiny and very smaller compared to the last year. Across and
It's small but compact, right? Compact inside.
yep. So across the year, the Unitron hearing aid, as you can see inside the screen, so already have one great design and have won many of Red Dot Award on the great design part. So this design is very small and very unique. Come out with the stellar design and easily to handle by a patient. So this attract patient more and answer the misconception that um, leads the clients to be afraid to try the hearing aids nowadays.
Mhm. So, part of the hearing mechanism, the quality of the sound, the expectations, and also the design available. But the most important thing that the viewer must or might want to know is how much the price or the cost itself. How much actually the price and why is quite expensive when compared to glasses? Can you make comment on that?
Okay, all right. For from my point of view, so this is my just my opinion. So the hearing aid expensive, which I don't call is expensive, but is reasonable, as their function is very unique, which can mimic the natural function of hearing aid. Well, of hearing, does the hearing aid cost high compared to other devices, specifically in other technology comparison? So hearing aid is not a commercial device as info to you guys, like laptop, handphone, tablet, or any commercial device, but it considered as medical aid or medical device. Thus, this classification we cannot compare it similarly to the commercial device. We need to compare it with the medical aid or medical devices in this area. So many people wonder why this little tiny device that seem to be perform basic function, not like
Mhm.
hearing aid just gives basic function, but to add more functionality, for example, function in better in noisy environment, echo environment, Bluetooth system, and also many more. All of these function require a lot of research and development by manufacturer. Not only that, being the function that can connect hearing aid with other devices such as smartphone via Bluetooth, direct streaming with this tiny little battery inside them, which quite amazing for me. So I can consider the price is quite reasonable, not as expensive but reasonable to the trend and also the reason itself, thus giving that what hearing aid can do. So all of this, the price is reasonable with the function. So and the price also cover, I think cover almost of the professional care package throughout the, for example, 2 years or 3 years. That's you client do not to worry on it. Either you need to pay after your first visit or second visit. So it already covered on your professional care package. Okay, that's all, Amir.
Alright, so you mean that the now we know why it's quite expensive. It's not expensive, but it's reasonable, right? Because it's
Yep.
covered all the after service, which means that the test itself, the aided test, which means that the test after you are being fitting with the device. So it all covered in a one package. So that's why it's quite expensive but reasonable to the current trend lah. Okay, on the other things, how about we discuss on the element of solutions of some hearing aids users are facing? We,
Okay.
as clinicians, are most likely to encounter frequent concern during the consultation. So, like example, is too small to handle. I have a heavy sweat. So, how to taking care of my device? How to make it optimum for trial with only trying a short time of period during the consultation. So, can you share to our viewers on how actually this kind of concern can be controlled? And can the current technology most likely to help to overcome and minimize this kind of concern?
Okay, all right. Okay, during the session, client will undergo some session before go into detail. There, there will be session we call it orientation, which we will teach client how to handle and care of the hearing aid. So the audiologist will teach the client how to handle, how to clean the hearing aid, how to take care of the hearing aid, how to charge it, how to many more. So we want to build confidence on them how to take care of their hearing aid by their own, and which practice make perfect. So it will gradually to improve on their habit to take care of the new things. So this this method needs a support from the audiologist itself, and also great support from the family members lah. So either the client sometimes feel complicated to care or wear the hearing aid, there's a supportment from the family members to encourage him or her to wear the hearing aid, and also taking good care of their hearing aid. So what you are mentioned before is about the technology itself, which can helps, correct?
Yes,
The
correct.
expectation and also the concern on the client.
We try
So
to minimize their concern. So, how about
try
the
to minimize.
technology? Mm.
We cannot eliminate the concern, but we can
Yes, we try
minimize
to
their
minimize.
concern. So
Mm-mm.
that's nowadays, as the hearing aid comes with for example, accessories like battery and also the hearing aid case. So this will give much convenience to the client to take care of the hearing aid. So they have place where they can keep, and also during the night they have the drying jar, and also for rechargeable battery they have the guideline how to charge, how to connect, and everything. So audiologists from our side will be teach, and also will be give the info to the client and also the client family members. So and also nowadays to let you know that hearing aid is a water resistant. So remember, water resistant is not waterproof. So it's water resistant. So most of the hearing aid now, this can sustain a small quantity of moisture, but remember to always put your hearing aid inside the drying jar or electrical drying uh, device during the night. So this to keep the hearing aid much longer. Okay, and if you concern how to hear the music, how to make a phone call, and about the battery, don't worry. Current technology platforms comes with the direct connectivity and also rechargeable battery, as you can see inside the screen. So it's come with the rechargeable, and this hearing aid have the function of direct connectivity. So you can direct connect with your loved one without any of intermittents or any of other accessories. So furthermore, what I can tell you guys is 20dB offer take home trial service to the client so that they can experience the hearing aid. For example, they like this hearing aid, so they can experience the hearing aid at their home with their family members in their lifestyle itself. So take your chance and visit our outlet to try the latest Unitron hearing aid. Mm.
All right. So there is more. This is quite effective, right? To try to take home trial,
Yep.
which means that it's become more effective if we just compare with the try for only short period during the consultation session. So because the patients or the clients can have some more time for to experience the device in their own environment, because every individual has their own environments, right? So
Mm-mm.
so we want to proceed with the Q&A session. Is there any questions in the session, Nila?
Wait,
Uh,
let me see. I think
no.
so don't have. So
All right,
maybe
don't have.
that maybe
So if
if someone have the question can directly PM us at Facebook, either Facebook 20dB Hearing or Unitron Malaysia. So you can visit our website also and give
mhm.
a call for to take part inside our latest campaign and also our latest promotion.
Or you can go to our nearer your nearer respective locations,
Mm.
since we do have 24 hours nationwide, right, to help you. So can you share our hotline call to our viewers?
Pardon?
Our hotline service call. Can you
Oh, you
share the
can.
numbers?
They can see inside the live session itself.
All right, all right.
Okay. So before that, Amira, just
Mm-hmm.
to let the viewers to have a glimpse and
Mm-hmm.
excited on our latest digital hearing aid, which rechargeable and gives seamless connectivity to their
Mm-hmm.
loved one. So we introduce you the this is we call this strike PR. So
Mm-hmm.
and the next one is it's quite smaller with different type of hearing aid. So this is our Moxie Jump R. So stay
Mm-hmm.
tuned for the next live to get more info about these two product.
This is new products, right?
Yep, this is new product.
Oh, right. So, all right. Thank you, Shafi, for today's discussion. So, hope the viewers can benefit and more knowledge will be sharing. Might be not now, but might be later that you will watch later. So, before we end our session, like Shafi said, kindly stay tuned on the next session to get more details on the hearing aid models with high tech that are available in the market, like the previous models, which is D Stride and also D Moxie Jump, which is all both of them is a rechargeable one. Till then, happy weekend. Bye and assalamualaikum. Thank you, Shafiq.
Right, thank you.